We have someone skiing out there. Okay. You want like my low, my high, my act of kindness? I'm gonna give it to you straight up. I'm not gonna lie. My low is that I'm kind of sad because today is like the last day that my family's here. Very sad. But I'm gonna make the most of it. I really will. But my high yesterday and my act of kindness, bro, I'm not even gonna front. Yesterday I heard the most dope restaurant greeting since Welcome to Good Burger, home of the Good Burger. Okay, so my high, my act of kindness, and this is the story, right? So I go to Dunkin' Donuts in Penn Yan and want to get coffee for myself and my mom. I get up to the drive-thru and the guy says, "Welcome to the Double D. What will it be?" That is the most dope restaurant greeting ever. I don't care what anyone says. That is awesome. I even commented like, whoever said welcome to the Double D, what will it be? That man is a genius. That's the most dope thing ever. And the guy, like, it wasn't the guy at the window, but the guy could clearly hear me. The guy who did it could clearly hear me, right? And it's just like, just trying to make everybody's day, bro. Bro, that totally made my day. Seriously, like, I'm going to try and go to that Penn Yan Dunkin' Donuts more often when I'm up here. Just so I won't go today. But, like, seriously, try and go and see if you can get that guy. That was awesome. Why did I never think of calling Dunkin' Donuts the Double D? I can't believe that never occurred to... I don't think that occurred to anyone, really. That guy is... Whoever that guy was is like a real innovator. Seriously. Like, I'm not even fronting, man. I just talk about that all day. But I will not because I have other things to discuss. So good morning and happy Friday, everyone. Yep. It is Friday. The very last time that my family on my mother's side will be together. I mean, they're all leaving tomorrow, but, it's still... So, I have all day of them and a little bit of them tomorrow. But, I still can't help but feel sad, This is family that, unless I'm talking to them over the phone or, you just happen to meet up via planning, this is the only time of year I ever really see them in person. I mean, all I'm really hoping at this point is, because here's the thing, throughout the pandemic, Zoom really became like a big thing for people and we were using it to communicate. I really hope like we have more Zoom meetings. Like, that's one thing I hope, like, we do. I mean, it felt like we only had one Zoom meeting, like, once every other month or something. And don't get me wrong, talking to my family, once every other month is technically better than nothing, and it is. But, you kind of want to see them more. I mean... If anything, the most important thing I learned when it came to losing my grandfather is that, the family in your life is all you got, whether you like them or not. And I will admit, I've had times when my family has legitimately annoyed me. We've all been there. But I have to sometimes remember, I don't see these people that often. I really should be a little more... I mean, then again, I'm the sort of guy who tries to be a man of conviction. So if I feel like something's bad, I will deem it so, be it from a family member or not. But I know I really should try and take the time to, give them the benefit of the doubt, cut them some slack, because they're family. And I do love my family. It's hard though, man. It is. I mean, I don't even know, where to begin with, yesterday. Yesterday was actually a pretty okay day. Actually, another part of my act of kindness yesterday was I actually went back to Penn Yan to go to the hardware store because my mom wanted me to get a can of a very special fuel. Yeah, they actually make this now. Or some appliances like a leaf blower or a weed whacker use a combination of oil and gas, but they actually have it in the cans now. You can actually just go to the store and get one. So that's what I did. Like, so it was actually really, so yeah, that's another part of my act of kindness. Oh, and I also vacuumed a little bit. Surprisingly, we didn't play cards. I mean, if we go tonight not playing cards, then I win. I can't believe that. But if we seriously go without playing cards, I may wind up being the winner of, like, the sort of game that my uncle has going on. My uncle from Reading, Massachusetts, that is. So, I mean, I'm sure we're going to have one more game of spades. I'm positive we will. I just have to make sure that, I'm not the one who, gets... Or, here's the thing. From what I heard, I think I'm ahead of the person second by like 2 or 3 points. Remember, it's kind of like golf where the lowest score wins. And so after 4 nights, I have 8 points because I got the first 2 nights and third in the second 2 nights. So again, placing in the top 3. The higher you place, the lower your score. And the lower your score, the better you do. The way I see it, I believe it's my mother who is... Either it's my mother or my uncle from Colorado who's in second place right now by 2 points. For me to lose, I have to legitimately lose, and they would have to win. Straight up. Obviously, I will do everything in my power to make sure that doesn't happen. I mean, I'm already winning, and if we simply don't play cards tonight, I win. But it is what it is. Needless to say, though, if it turns out that I wound up not winning, if we do play cards tonight and I do wind up losing it all, I'm going to use that as my low for sure. Anyway, last night was a very wonderful evening all around. Last night we had burgers and dogs. I had a cheeseburger and a couple hot dogs. What can I say? Seriously, like, don't get me wrong, I love me some hot dogs, but you gotta have, like, more than one. Like, a hot dog, comparatively, is the snack of, like, the burgers and dogs. You know what I'm saying? Even when you top it with everything. And, we had some pretty good toppings. There's ketchup, mustard. There was also, like, chopped up onions, tomatoes. Let's see, what else is there? There's also salad. We had salad as well. That was very good. Let's see. Hold on. Sorry. I got a spam call just now. Hold on. I got rid of the thing. Anyway, where was I? So we had burgers and dogs. That was really good. There's also salad. That was really good. Salt potatoes. For like a starch, even though the burgers and dogs came with buns. And for dessert, we had ice cream sandwiches and a bonfire with marshmallows and making s'mores. Man, I can tell you one thing right now. It has been a minute since I had a s'more. Holy cow. Like, seriously, I think the last time I had a s'more... Gosh. Did I have one in 2020? Or 20... I can't remember the last time I had a s'more. But I love me some s'mores, man. I do. Although, last night was the first time I legit tried to eat the s'more whole. Like, without, like, getting it sticky, which that didn't pan out. It's the graham cracker. It's dry. You need to have, like, a beverage to go with it, like water or milk. Seriously, am I the only one who legit wants a nice glass of milk to go with a s'more? I can't be the only one who wants that. Like, seriously. Like, you have, like, the graham cracker and the chocolate and the marshmallow all together. And, like, you definitely want something cold to drink. And, yeah, water's good. I've had it with water. Water's fine. But, man, a nice glass of milk really, like, that hits the proverbial sweet spot. You know what I mean? Then again, it is graham crackers. And let's be honest, graham crackers are... like cookies in cracker form, so basically cookies and milk. Who doesn't love that combination? Well, actually, that's not entirely true. I mean, there are probably those who are vegan and lactose, and well, wait, they have vegan chocolate chip cookies and vegan milk, or almond milk, I guess. So yeah, there should be no reason why you don't like cookies and milk. Unless you're not a sweet person or a sweets liking person, which, they exist. I'll be honest though, I have a sweet tooth like nobody's business, but I find myself on the more savory side lately. Man, that's actually one thing that's been great about doing these videos all this time. There are things like I am learning about myself as I'm going on too. Like seriously, just this past week when I told you I went to those breweries, like I think I just might be a cider guy. That's just how I roll, I guess. Which, it makes sense. I do love that sort of crisp, sort of light, yet also very full-bodied sort of thing going on. You know what I mean? Like, man, I'm just learning all about myself and, my family too, which, is great. I mean, seriously, this vacation up here has been nothing short of like a blessing. Not just for me, but like, honestly, it's what I needed. I mean, don't get me wrong, I am going to be legit sad when it's over. Believe me, I am going to be sad. In fact, that just might be the first legit bad day I've had up here since, these 100 days started. But if that is the case, I didn't think I was going to get a perfect 100 days of good days, I didn't think that was going to happen. But, you know what? I think that day is only going to be bad if I deem it so. I mean, the one thing I'll have going for me when this vacation is over and my family from, Reading, Massachusetts, and Wellesley, Massachusetts, and, Colorado, when they all go home, it's not like I'm going to be devoid of my family. I mean, my mother and father are going to be up here. My brother, my sister-in-law, and my nephews are going to be up here. In fact, no kidding, my nephews are in the house right now. They're playing with their grandparents, aka my mom and dad. And man, I love having being an uncle rocks. It does. Like, they are starting to talk, but like, they clearly can't say full words, but you can tell what they're saying. Like, one of my nephews refer to me as Nee. They're trying to say Nick, but they can't quite enunciate everything yet. But I know they're talking about me, partly because they're also pointing at me. So, yeah, I got that going on. And, my nephews are starting to become well-behaved, which they're going to have to. Because at the end of this month, they're both going to be big brothers to a little brother. Yep. At the end of this month, I'm going to be an uncle to 3 nephews instead of only 2. So, I think I'm good. Although, my family overall is going to have their hands full. 3 babies? Come on, that's insanity in and of itself. I don't care what anyone says. So, in terms of what's going on, as far as I know, there's several things. Today, I don't really know what the plan is. Yesterday everybody wanted to go went golfing. But honestly, I think it's just going to be a day full of family and love and laughter and food. We're going to have pizza and wings tonight. There's actually a really good pizza place in Hammondsport called Wise Guys, which, you know what? I will say this about Wise Guys. They are the Vincenzo's Pizzeria of Hammondsport, or the Aniello'sof Hammondsport, whichever you prefer. So, there you go. Yeah, I just gave props to Wise Guys as well as both Vincenzo's and Aniello'sof, both places you ought to go to. Well, actually, I know both of the owners or people of the workers who work at Vincenzo's and Aniello'sof. They're all very good people. But I guess you can say you're wise to go to Wise Guys. The only question is what pizza we're getting. I'm sure we're going to get pizza. It'd be great if we got wings, too. Although, here's the thing. I have suggested this in the past. We can get pizza over at the Switzerland Inn over there. Seriously, they have pizza there. They actually have seriously, I dare say, the kitchen sink pizza is the best, pizza with everything on it I've ever had. It just might be. I mean, I got a little bit of further studies needed, but I'm pretty sure it's the best I have ever had. So that's cool. Anyway, I have a long day ahead of me, but a good day. Nothing too strenuous, nothing too crazy. Just enjoying my last day with my family. And believe me, when it's all over, it's going to be sad. But it'll be a good kind of sad, because then I will have known I had a pretty great time. You gotta go for that panoramic shot. Oh, that sun is bright. Like, favorite, chat, the subscribe button. Follow me on social platforms, notifications on YouTube. I'm very home this video for all of you guys who watch and enjoy for today. Hopefully you have a wonderful, wonderful Friday. Remember, you're going to talk to chambers. We're here to let you know. I'll be back. Take care and make good choices. See ya.